everybody, it's Heather and Nigel.
How do?
And we're coming to you from the UK.
Where we are with the process is we have just been up to London to get my government-approved medical assessment done. That went very smoothly. London was interesting. This next stage is done. We are moving on to the next stage. I've got a call to make some appointments in about a week's time, but other than that, things are going forward. As you may have heard in some of our previous installations, we expected the original application process to take 3 months of processing.
Ha! Ha!
Ha! The folly of youth. Yes. No, the first stage of paperwork processing actually took closer to 8 months. And by that time, yeah, we had already gotten a bit depressed about all that. The stage we just completed was the government-mandated medical assessment, which I have to do to prove that I'm not going to bring pneumonic plague or syphilis,
TB,
or tuberculosis into the country, none of which I've ever had. No, so I've just had my government, well, the American government mandated medical. You can only have that done at one clinic up in London, so that's a 200-mile drive.
Cramped, tiny, little clinic. Little itty-bitty, teeny-weeny clinic.
But it's very well run, it's very efficient. It's just 200 miles away, which is... I know Americans think nothing of driving that in a day's work, but when you're in a small country where you can walk for 2 hours and go through half a county...
Yeah. Oh, and the budget. Everything's expensive. The gas is like, what, 4 times the price or something like that?
Yeah.
So this trip, like, it was $120 of gasoline just to go up to London and back. I mean, it's... Oh, and to compound issues, like the exchange rate right now between the British pound and USD, not really robust on the dollar side of things. So I mean, it's really an uphill battle.
Yeah.
It's very expensive, and so everything's been moving much faster now that it's just left to the UK stuff. And then after we're done with the medical stuff, then he has to send in some more paperwork and then schedule an interview.
Yeah.
And so, do you know yet what you're going to have to do for the interview?
I've been looking into it, yeah. Essentially, I have to prove that I've known Heather for a while and that I physically met her.
So I'm going.
In the last 2 years. So I said, have you physically met this person in the last 2 years? Yeah, she's outside.
Yeah.
She's in the waiting room. But yeah, taking along pictures, and you have to have an enormous amount of foresight for this sort of thing, because if you want to prove that you've met this person, you have to take along boarding passes. You have to save your boarding passes for the last who knows how many years to prove that you've actually got on a plane and gone to visit these people. And
no receipts. The receipts don't count, because you could get a receipt for buying the plane ticket, but never actually get on the plane. They want the boarding passes specifically because they indicate that you've actually physically gotten on the plane.
Yeah. Like photographs I've got. Thankfully, I'm a sentimental old fool and saved every single email we've ever sent between us since late 2000. So there's proof that we know each other.
You like me.
Yeah, and I'm getting... Oh, I must remind Chris. Get people to verify the fact that we met. Chris, who was the manager who hired me and put Heather under my care for training in the projection booth, get him to write a letter to the US government, say, yes, I'm a US citizen, and yes, I introduced these two. I was there when they first met back in 1999, whenever that was.
Yeah.
August 99 or something like that.
Very long time ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Half a lifetime ago.
Oh my God, we're old.
I'm older than you. How do you think that makes me feel?
We shan't speak of this.
Why is it... I got to 35. My life was going along just fine. Then I hit 35 and it's like, what happened? Oh, that was your life. Oh, do I get another chance? No. Sorry, you missed it.
There's no way to apply the brakes either.
No.
No.
No. It's... Before you know it... it's the future space year of 2018, and I still haven't figured out where 2010 went. It just like that. Yeah. And it just seems to be going faster and faster and faster. But
except this process doesn't seem to be getting faster.
No.
How is it that every other aspect of life goes so fast, except this is so slow? It just creeps by.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. It goes ding when there's stuff.
When will there be stuff?
Soon.
Soon.
Yeah, so, one more step down. One more step to go, ideally, all being well, and then we can make this all legal and above board and get properly, lawfully married.
Yeah.
And then bliss. Mostly.
Ish. Yeah.
Ish.
I don't know. I think we're basically we know what we're in for because we've been together for so long, and
oh yes.
So I mean, it's not like we're expecting moonlight magnolias and
rainbows and unicorn farts and all that sort of thing. So.
All right, and that's it.
Tacos.
That's basically what the plan is. Maybe not the tacos though, because I can't really eat those.
Now we just sign the papers
and get on with life
and get on with being married.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
All right. Bye, everybody.